Howdy all and welcome to Lax Lives. I'm Lacander, and this is Lac Plays Minecraft. I am collecting wool, specifically for carpet. And I'd intended to do this earlier than way late at night. And, but of course, you know, the best laid plans. Because I am all about the quotes today. That's another quote. Yeah, I got caught up playing some knack with my nephew today, so I kind of used up my whole afternoon and didn't get a chance to play. But I am on now that I'm done with everything else for the day. So we are going to go work on the blacksmith a little bit. I don't have their house done, and I'm not ready to start the next project. Or maybe I am, I don't know. I might decide to work on that instead. I want to build a dry dock, I decided. And I thought that would be pretty cool. Oh, look at that creeper just waiting for us over here. Yeah! Oh, look at that skeleton trying to knock me out of whack so I can't kill the creeper. Stupid ambushing skeletons. This is what happens when you go out at night in Minecraft. You just get jumped. It's like that, come on. Oh, look, it's almost daytime. That's awesome. Ooh, that skeleton dropped pants and legs. Although, you know, I don't want any of it. Let's go throw it in the ocean back here. There's no ocean back here. Why did I say that? Because it looks like ocean back here. Load in chunks. I just had the longest load time I think I've ever had where there wasn't a patch. It just sat on the patch screen forever. I don't need this egg either. Or rotten flesh, or string, or a golden helmet. Alright, you stuff can sit back there forever. I'm sure I won't be in the chunks long enough for you to actually upload. Did somebody kill a sheep over here? Oh, good. That's right. Let's pick up some more rotten flesh because, you know, we don't have enough of that in the world. But I was thinking our city could probably use a Drydocks. And I thought I might build one just off the blacksmith there, actually. I thought that might be pretty cool. So we might go work on that instead of working on the blacksmith shop. Because to be honest, I'm getting tired of working on the blacksmith shop. I will show you what I've got done so far, though. I did get quite a bit done, even after the roof fire last time. So I've pretty much finished the outside as much as I plan on doing. I do need to put in some items yet. I'd like to bring in a horse. Of course, I'd like to bring in a couple of horses for the inn as well, since they all died to creeper attacks. But I got the stables done. We got the roof put on. Put a little hay mow up here for hay bales or straw bales or whatever you want to call these. I left the pen floors as grass at the moment, but I might change that up for something else. I should probably actually do like the hay bales facing the other way because, you know, usually you bed down animals. You know, this is really weird with this extra line of grass here. I might have to do away with this extra line of grass and put in podzol here as well. We already looked at putting in the blocks of iron for him to use and the coal, and this is what the completed forge looks like. And oh, I did put in a couple of netherrack bricks at the top so we could get actual smoke coming out the chimney. Smoke coming out the chimney? Seriously, you're not going to smoke out the chimney? That's all netherrack does is spit out smoke. Come on. There it goes. A little bit there. Not as good as the smoke stuff from like the Twilight Forest mod pack I've played, if you've ever seen that, but I don't have Silk Touch on shears yet. I need to get that so I can get cobwebs to do smoke, because I do plan on doing that on the various chimneys I've put in. I threw down a couple of... Oops, I need to take this out of here. Threw down a couple of anvils to work on, and crafting bench. I don't know why. And then we've got my bellows here. And I'll probably change up this grass here underneath the roof to something else. Maybe do gravel like I've got in here. I kind of like the gravel now that I've got it all down here. So I might just go ahead and keep that. And then inside, all I've basically done is put a floor in. And that's why I was getting the carpet, so that I could carpet the place up. And I figured I would do the family side here. Whoops. In the cyan wool, which I don't have enough, of course. And then I was thinking this dark green wool for the store side of things over here. Whoops. Although I'm probably... Well, I'm not going to have enough of that either. I really need to spend a bunch of time harvesting sheep, but I haven't taken the time to do it yet. So, but I wanted to get the carpet down, so this is just oak panel, the cheapest thing I could lay my hands on pretty much. And then I need to figure out what I want to do for the ceilings, but I haven't quite got done with that yet. So that's something I got to figure out yet. I still haven't done the armor shop here either. I need to fill that place in yet. Such a slacker. I also played a little bit of Starbound today, which just came out in beta. It's a lot like Terraria, if you've ever played Terraria. It's pretty fun. I actually might like it a little better than Terraria. It's a lot like Terraria so far. So, oh, I've got some more green wool in here I could grab, but we're not going to work on that right now. We are going to do a shipyard. Not a shipyard. Drydocks. And I figure it'll be stone on the bottom, but I want to use actual stone because then it's like cementy kind of look to it. Now we gotta figure the ships are about, I don't know. Maybe I need to swim out to one of my ships and see. I wonder if that, I think I used that raft that was over here. Let's look. If that raft is still over here, we can take it out there. I want to say 15 blocks across. Maybe. Yeah, I don't see no. I don't see a raft over here. I don't see no. I don't see any. One of these days, I'm going to use proper grammar in my video. I do have a ship out here somewhere. Load chunks, please. I need to know where my ship is at. It's just gonna appear in front of us, just blam. Or it'll appear behind us because I've swam by it because the chunk next to me didn't load that it was in. Maybe my internet is acting terrible tonight. Okay, now I can see sheep standing on the water, so where's my ship? Seriously. F3A. Yep, see? I did. Right past it. Stupid. Stupid slow internet. Alright, let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so I was off a little bit. 20, maybe make it 24 blocks. Now, what I'm thinking, oh yeah, how wide is it too? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so it's about 7 wide, so maybe 10 blocks wide and 24 blocks long. That's a lot of stone. And then we get like the cranes and stuff run up next to it. And I want to put it in right here in between the nice docks and the warehouses. And then that way it's next to the blacksmith, because the blacksmith would be where they get their parts. I am seeing a crazy assortment of something. Is that, that must be item frames and paintings. Item frames and paintings, because the entities are loading, but not the chunk. Yep. Okay, so if we come over 1, 2, 3, 4, say here. Alright. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so I could probably slide that to the left a little bit, which I think I want to do. So let's go ahead and bring it over 1, 2, 3, maybe here. And then this will come over. Well, no, I can't do that in my head for some reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I should have used my set touch. Yeah. Okay, and so then what we need is we actually need to build it up here. Alright, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That'll be good. And then we'll take this dirt out, and then we'll go 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, right. Let's get some torches around here so we don't get any spawns while I'm doing this. Well, we're gonna get spawns, but, you know, let's get fewer spawns maybe while I'm working on this. So what we need is we're gonna need a slightly raised up part. And then the very middle block on this, well, it's 10, so the middle 2 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The middle 2 blocks then actually drop down. I have no idea what a dry dock looks like, alright? I'm just making this up as I go. I'm thinking in my head it's a dry area to pull ships into, right? And then you work on the ships on ground, since people can't breathe underwater and they don't have scuba gear. And so if this comes out 14 and then drops down, so it's kind of a slope, then it makes it easier to push the ships out. And then we got a channel in the middle here that's one lower for like high tide, maybe? I don't know. We're going to call it that, though. And that's my plan. And then we'll raise the sides up a little bit. Probably a lot, because you got to have something to stabilize the ship construction against. And we'll have to actually put a little ship hull in there under construction. That'll be cool. I just need a ton of stone, and I don't have any. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's in here? Nothing. Burn. 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 Which one of these holds this stuff? This one does. I'm actually going to run over to the farm and see if I've got stone there. And that way, I can figure out if how much I actually need to melt. I might even have to do some mining to get enough stone for this. It's not all going to be stone. I just need the trench, the bed. I have no idea what Drydocks parts are called. I should look at that nautical list that was sent to me when I kept complaining about not knowing the nautical terms. Hopefully I've got a lot of stone here and we can get this laid out. But yeah, Starbound's pretty fun. I guess we could talk about something while I'm running back and forth here. It's last of your kind, or one of the last of your kind. Hunted spaceship runs out of fuel. You've got no technology. You've got... Oh yeah, I am way... Well, I don't know. There's a lot of stone here. Maybe I'll be okay. I'm going to go throw this in my furnaces, though. And so you wind up at this random planet. Oh, there's no goal. Why do I have so many ender pearls here? Nobody needs that many ender pearls. And so I mean, you literally have no technology, and you have to start out with this tool. I guess it's technology, but it's like an emergency matter manipulator, and it's the only thing on board. You have no tools, nothing other than that thing. Although there is a 3D printer on board, but I haven't figured out what to do with that yet. And so then you use that to like chop down trees. It's a lot like Minecraft, Terraria. If you've never played Terraria, it's similar to Minecraft, only it's a 2D game instead of a 3D game like this. And there's a lot more boss monsters that randomly appear and stuff like that. Way more weird recipes and different types of swords and stuff. But they're not terribly dissimilar. Except this game is more about building, and that game is... Oh, stupid. Seriously? How long does it take to activate, you cheating game? That was the slowest port through. The slowest port through I have ever seen. I really despise creepers. Terribly. I know everybody despises creepers, but Can I go through, please? Look at that. That was like 3 seconds. I thought I had that roofed in. Apparently not. I was definitely out there longer than 3 seconds waiting to get away from that creeper. Cheating game. It had enough time to run up to me for me to hit it with a sword, for it to count down and explode. And I'm still waiting for the teleport to go off. But yeah, so you, anyways, Terraria. Starbound's actually made by some of the same developers that made Terraria, so it looks really similar, plays a little bit like Terraria. There's just like quests to it, and in Terraria you get like a little village you build, even though it's 2D, and you get these different people that come in, and that has not happened in Starbound yet. Oh, and Starbound, you have a spaceship, which means that you you can actually fly from planet to planet, which is pretty awesome. Although I don't have any fuel, and I guess it's just randomly generated worlds with different makeups, and the monsters are randomly generated, so they all look weird. I mean, I'm sure they have basic, this is the list of heads for it to choose from, and then it chooses through the colors and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's not like they're terribly deformed or something. But they make some really strange combinations. The world I'm on now in my playthrough has got these blue things. And then there's blue things that look almost identical to them, except they have white spots on the back, and the blue things are peaceful, and the ones with the white spots on their backs are not peaceful. And so it's pretty crazy to... oh, you know what? If this is 10 wide, I can't fill this in on the sides like this, can I? Well, I can. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I'll just, I'll scoop it. It's my Silk Touch pickaxe. That's not a pickaxe. But the world they started me on has very little iron, and the quests I'm involved in require iron. It's taken me forever to find iron. You want copper, though? Planet Mon is the place to go, because it is full of copper. I probably have over 200 copper ingots at this point, and I found maybe 20 or 40 pieces of iron to make ingots with. So, you need 2 pieces of ore to make 1 ingot in that game. But yeah, it's pretty fun so far, and just came out in beta, so they're still adding to it. In fact, it came out today, and I'll probably add it to my videos here pretty quick, since they let you do that kind of thing. Okay, so it's my back. Get up here, dang it. There you go. And we'll just go ahead and call this the back. Oops. Wrong pickaxe. Just destroyed my stone. Oh, and I don't want that there either. But yeah, it's I die a lot. It's not an easy game. Especially when you there's like hunger and temperature that you have to deal with, and the hunger. So far, I can make bread, and I cook alien monster meat. But you have to kill them with a bow and arrow to get the meat. And I am terrible at shooting things with a bow. Which is true in this game, too, for some reason. I don't know. Like, I played a Half-Life 1 mod today, and, oh yeah, this has got to drop down. And I was like, wow, do my dodging skills just not work anymore? And, it was really, really difficult. And, but I got through it, and I managed to shoot things. So my aiming skills don't seem to be that greatly decreased. But I sure can't hit anything with a bow. Although I was able to shoot stuff in that game with the... Don't put one on the side. Crossbow. So... Alright. But yeah, the aiming, oh, I'm just terrible at it. Terrible. And so I wind up dying a lot when I try to fight the creatures. I still have the original sword that you start with in the game. I haven't been able to make a new weapon. I can't get enough iron. Everything takes iron. Iron, iron, iron. I've got copper and silver pickaxe I made because that didn't require iron, and I've got whoops, some copper armor, and then on top of the iron, you also need these things called pixels, which is like must be energy. I can't believe it's money, because why do I have to pay my forge? Because I don't have to put coal in there, but you do use coal to make torches. Right. And then fill this one in like this. I'm having problems here figuring out what exactly is going on. I don't know. I think we're all right. I think we're all right though. But this is going to be our base, and then I'm going to put a little more stone out here, and then we'll add in some wood beams and like a roof over top of it, or over this parts of it anyways. We got to leave the middle open for the masts, and we'll put in some cranes, and maybe I'll get the supplies together for that and do another time lapse. Can't talk. Time lapse of building all that. But I thought this might be a great addition to the city while I was out here working on the blacksmith shop. Although it sure does block the view from the blacksmith. Although it also gives it a little protection from the sea. So it might not be too bad. So yeah, so that's I think that's where we're gonna stop for the day. So click like if you like, subscribe to be sure and catch the next one. You could probably check out Starbound if you want. It's pretty fun. And if you like Terraria, you should like Starbound. So I will talk to you later.